Hello everyone, welcome. Today I want to talk about meditation again, something I talk about all the time. Never get tired of it. The reason is because meditation is the very key to refining the state of mind that you had before you started to get upset. It goes back a long time. See, being upset is not a normal thing. When you see a parent, for example, be saying something to a child like, "If you don't keep quiet, you're never coming to the store with me again," and then the child starts to cry, or the mother grabs something from its hand, rips it away from the child, and the child starts to cry. It's just that you can sense something wrong with that. Something is wrong. Little children are not supposed to be crying all the time. Yeah, little babies cry because it's the only way they get attention. But older children, there's no reason for it. There's some kind of tease, some kind of cruelty, some kind of pressure, some kind of threat. See, and it causes insecurity and anger. That's how it began. Insecurity, anger. See, it goes on to become, but that's the beginning of the separation from the state of mind and the state of being. That if you had maintained that state of mind and state of being, you would have grown to be a prince or a princess, to become a Jeremiah or a David, a Paul, a Ruth, someone of great character. And beyond that, you would have continued to grow toward your Creator. And you would have benefited fully from His grace. Now, maybe that would be something I should talk about grace. What does grace mean? It means God's loving kindness, His patience, His love, His gifts. Everything is a gift. Everything that we have is a gift from Him. But if you become separated from Him, you become separated from grace. Do you understand that grace is always there? Salvation is always there. You just have to accept it. Grace is always there. You just have to connect with your Creator and benefit from it. He's like a good father. If you have a good father who is kind, patient, long-suffering, wise, thoughtful, virtuous, stands for what's right, but with a twinkle in his eye, he's always going to be that way. All you have to do is draw near to your Father, and that's the way He is. And if you need something, He'll help you. Won't He? Of course He will. That's the way God is. But if you avoid Him, if you stay away from Him because you don't want to admit, there's something you don't want to admit, what you need is God's love. God's abiding love. It's always there. His grace is there. His forgiveness. You need all of those. And His forgiveness is there, and you need it. You have to find it. So you have to become still and cease your own striving. See, because you lost the impetus, the motivation, and the delicate promptings that would lead to delicate movement, purposeful movement for what is good for you. Since you lost that because disconnected from God, you ended up with substitute motivations and substitute strivings. And so it was ambitious. Everything you did was ambitious. You scurried and hurried and with the energy of excitement and impatience. Can you see the wrong energy? So you must refine your Creator. It began when you were a little child. You fell away from that state of consciousness wherein you were close, see, to everything unfolding. You were close to it. You fell away from it because you became upset and angry. See, that submerges you into the animal, into the kind of movement. Emotion is a kind of movement, isn't it? Into the kind of movement and compulsions, see, and impulses that are animal and toward the outside. Do you understand? So you must refine your Creator and cease your strivings. Cease your wrong movements, your misdirected movements, improper impulses, and so on. Refine the stillness, and then from the stillness then will come these wonderful things from God. It'd be a whole different way of life based on love and wisdom. His love and wisdom, His abiding love and wisdom is always there. And how do you do that? We find the inner light. You get the little meditation that I have. It's only 8 minutes. The free one is only 8 minutes long. The 4-part meditation is exquisitely beautiful. And it contains a lot more content. And the first part is free. Okay? But the 8-minute free one is also exquisitely beautiful. Get it. Learn to sit still and refine the inner light. Close your eyes. Look at the inside of your eyelids and see the light, the ever-present light from God. And that light contains the information that can change you for the good. Do you understand? You have to refine it. Cease your strivings, cease your angers, your resentments, your hostilities. See, your own efforts to make yourself good, mostly in the eyes of others. And do what God said. Remember the television show Father Knows Best? Well, Father does know best. And what did the Father say? He said, be still and know that I am God. That's what He said. So do what He said. Get the meditation. Start practicing it morning, noon, and evening. And watch the magic begin.